Hello, and welcome back to our 48th episode of the Labyrinth of Thieves campaign. We are your hosts and storytellers here from Wanderlustdnd, ready to dive into tonight's episode. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel as we post new episodes every other Wednesday. So, last game, in the derelict remnants of the West Repair Yard, Gizmo gathered you all together and revealed what he had learned through Echo's, aka the Puppet Master's, memory files. Together, you learned that it had been the Grand General and the Ambassador of Manira who had ordered Caché's air colonel killed, and used Stalker to do it. With the infected codes scrubbed from their memory banks, Echo pleaded to save the others, that perhaps they too didn't know the programs that drove their actions. While you all started putting pieces together of what could have happened, a giggle sounded in the high corners of the warehouse, and a fox appeared. But no, not a fox. A feminine form with a mask, who seemed to pass through mirrors like reflections. She stole one of you and replaced them, sending you all to a terrible and chaotic sliver of fey magic and technology. With Al replaced, you made your way through a horrible garden mixed with nature and metal. Despite being oddly beautiful, some of you, Artrin in particular, did not enjoy this strange place. In the next chamber, you tried to find your way through a maze that seemed to circle back in on itself. It was confusing. When a guard came to life to protect the shrine of the fox, Al revealed themselves to be the fox and vanished. But Gizmo still had sea invisibility up. Gizmo rushed after the fox through mirrors and now stands at the edge of the world. Meanwhile, the real Al, secluded away from the others, has been offered a deal, which he has bravely or stupidly refused. So, we will begin. I do believe we ended last game with all of you rolling initiative.
Yes,
But at this...
I can't remember what I rolled.
That is okay. It should be up on
I can tell you mine's low.
No, it's higher than mine, apparently.
It is higher than... Yeah.
What is this?
Okay. Is it on D&D Beyond?
No, it'd be in Foundry.
Should I send it in?
You did, yes. If you pop up to the right-hand corner, you'll see the little cross swords. If you click on that, you'll have the list of the combat. Or the non-combat, but...
Goodness. Okay.
Yes. So... Al rolled the
Idiot.
highest.
Yep.
So I just want to make sure, can everybody see where they are currently?
I see me.
Yes.
Yep.
You see
Surviving.
some things, Gizmo, don't you?
I do.
Perfect. So, glad everyone's on the map. So, Al, top of the round. And again, we're not fully in initiative, but just we'll start with you because you're top there. You currently sit cross-legged, with Freylin across from you, steaming mug in your hands. As you've made no moves to accept her offer, you watch as the woman places the cups to the side before leaning across the table. Her features are shifting a bit. The porcelain mask hiding her true features seems to stretch into more vulpine face that you see before you. And you just hear her say, "Refuse my offer, Star Elf, and I'll have no choice but to skin the flesh from your bones. Perhaps I'll gift it to Razlair."
Hold on a moment now, because you said you were offering me his name. And this just seems like some form of treachery against Razlair, who, in all honesty, has done nothing wrong to me. And if anything, I don't think would be particularly pleased if he would know of this. And considering he has given me a device that allows me to transfer my knowledge and thoughts to him, I think he might be aware of this.
She slowly moves back slightly from you and kind of drags her fingers along the mug that she left on the table.
I sip the tea.
If he truly knew what we were discussing, then why isn't he here?
Well, you see, I'm sure he's just listening for the full story.
Or perhaps you have no idea how that little trinket works.
I mean, I have a decent idea. I am a reasonably proficient wizard. And I can't.
Raslair is, should I say this, charming, of course. That could be his beauty, his demon nature, whatever you want to call it, but he knows where not to stick his little nose in. That can be just as terrifying as a demon prince.
I'm not really sure I understand. I mean, honestly, you used to work with Raslair, and it seems now like you don't really care much for him or what he deems to do. Are you really that much more powerful than he is?
Her eyes kind of narrow on you.
I'm trying to appeal to her vanity. I'm also trying to buy time.
Okay. Okay. So you know what? Go ahead and roll me a distraction check. Just a general persuasion.
Okay.
Just
Oh, I think I might use a chronal shift, or I'll use a luck point.
Gonna use a luck point?
Or actually, I should. I'll use a chronal shift. I think it's
Okay.
good. Okay. Come on, there.
Chronal shift. And go ahead and roll on your table.
Oh no. Well.
Where were you?
Which was the first roll for, the table or the check?
Do the check first.
Okay, so that was a natural one.
On the persuasion.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Now roll on your surge. Your butterfly effect.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
That is a 3. I don't remember where my... Last write it down.
I wrote it down.
It was like 5, wasn't it?
It was 4.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
So, as you use your chronal shift to affect this dance, this dance of words that you're having with her, trying to kind of create this distraction, this buying of time. Time kind of folds in on itself around you a little bit, and I need you to roll a d20 for me to see what effect happens.
Okay. Do I need to bring the table up or anything? Or
I have the table here, but if you want to have your table...
No, that's okay. I will let you... 6.
Describe the shit that's about to happen to him.
6.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you back down to 1 now, so your surge is at 1.
Okay.
And you rolled a 6. Okay. I don't know how this is... Hang on. I gotta think about this for a second.
It's never good.
Or it's really good.
Like, teleport away.
Yeah. That's actually exactly what's about to happen.
Oh,
But I gotta figure out where.
Oh!
Wow.
welcome back to the Underdark, friend.
Into the Underdark.
Oh
He's
no!
literally back to
They
the
hate
first one
me
we did with
here.
it. Oh!
I'm
No,
gonna be lost stranded here.
We're just like, Al? Where's it gone?
Okay. So there's... Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
What am I doing? I'm looking at the wrong notes. Hang on. I've got to look at my planes of existence.
Oh gosh. Planes of existence.
Elysium's nice this time of year.
Mm.
Oh
Ooh,
my god,
right.
why are there so many? Go ahead. Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1, 2. Roll me a d20.
Okay. Three.
So Al started off somewhere here, and he's about to go somewhere here.
Nice. I like that you have that open.
Why not? Okay. This is what's okay. So the 6 is you accidentally teleport to an alternate plane of existence. If you survive, you return to the location where you started after 1 minute.
Okay.
But just to encompass everybody in what's going on, he is currently, his consciousness is somewhere else, while his body is in a different place. So
Astral projection?
I'm thinking that it's going to be just the astral projection. Your consciousness is going to go somewhere else.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So probably goes back to what astral space.
So to be honest, I think you would just go home for
Oh.
a time.
Oh man, that's worse.
Because you rolled on the lower end of the d20. So I'm gonna say that Al, as you're having this conversation, you feel time and space kind of warp a little bit as you attempt to continue this kind of distraction, and then you just feel yourself yanked out of this sliver of the Feywild, basically, and are launched back into the astral sea. And there is just nothing but stars and blackness, and you were floating in quiet, liminal space.
I will start to slowly panic.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. Okay, this is fine. I have gotten out of here before. I can get out of here again. Oh. I hope I don't know.
And from beyond, you see a ship. Its blasters rocketing it through the astral sea. You can see dead worlds and stars that are, coming to bloom. You hear the off distant sound of a bell being tolled as the ship slowly turns towards you.
Do I recognize the ship? Do I know what it is?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, I said. Perception. 19.
19. Okay. Ooh, there's some freaky things in the astral sea. Remind me, Al. I do apologize. Why don't I know where you're from?
Oh, God. What time ago? Oh, dear.
It was a long time ago. The Amethyst City. That's where you're from.
Yes. Could you send me that document possibly? Because I don't remember where I sent it to.
I can, yes.
Thank you.
So I would say the crest that you see on this ship is from the Amethyst City.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something slightly wrong with it. It looks like it's been inverted. As if potentially be pirates of some kind. Like a ship from that city that was commandeered. So, while I leave you floating out in the astral sea, rest of you...
This is interesting.
Very.
Very. The rest of you, we are going to... So, Al, you're going to be there. We're going to move to Artrin. Artrin, you are currently still in the tunnel. You have... Turning down the music. You have just watched Gizmo race off into the maze. I believe he squeezed his way through and reduced himself through the door and then ran through.
I think I shouted out something like, "It's not Al, it's they're an imposter or something as well."
Imposter. So you, Caché, and Fenris have all been informed of that. You see him round the corner out of your sight. You have no visual on Gizmo anymore.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'll try and follow as best I can.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh. Okay. Off to a strong start. 17.
You say, as your friend just got launched into the astral sea. Okay, so you move forward. As you're like rushing after Gizmo, those bronze blades come swinging through the hallway again, and you are going to take. You said a 17?
17.
This does not pass. 15 points of psychic damage.
Ouchie.
As the blade kind of cuts you across the back, swinging through. Caché, you see these blades swinging as well, now ahead of you. But Artrin, you're free to move forward again. I think you've got 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, so I can move 20 more feet.
As you kind of round that corner, you're actually looking directly into another mirror. Looks like all the other ones that you've all passed through, and you don't see Gizmo anywhere.
Okay, I'm going to assume that's the right direction. Can I... Because we're still kind of in initiative, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my action to dash?
You can indeed. Another 30 feet.
I will get to that.
Straight through.
Oh, okay. Oh, brilliant.
It's slightly to the side so you're not on top of Gizmo.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see Gizmo there, because, hello.
So, hang on. Artrin, Gizmo.
Yeah.
The two of you are now in a very different location. Icy air stings your face, Artrin. Your eyes water a little bit as a rush of lightheadedness hits you as you are standing on a rooftop, a sloped rooftop, so that it's kind of almost leading you downward, and the edge just drops thousands and thousands of feet below. You see Gizmo slightly ahead of you, currently surrounded by more of those armored guards that you have fought before. Artrin, that is your movement, your action.
I didn't even notice them.
Yeah.
We want Jizz right there.
They're right here.
I am going to bonus action, if that's okay. Cast.
Go ahead.
Nothing, actually. I won't do that now.
I cast nothing.
I cast. Waste time. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. All right. Next in the turn order is Gizmo. Gizmo. Wind thrashes against your suit, threatening slightly to steal your balance as you glance over a rickety-ass looking bridge.
Yeah.
To where you see Al slumped in a cold iron cage with nothing but open air beneath him. There are floating stones that you see kind of along the platform, but it is mainly just that rickety bridge and 4 guards in front, or 3 guards ahead of you. What would you like to do?
What is it an action? Because I know this is a place of fuckery. Can I check to see if this is all just an illusion?
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Straight intelligence?
Yeah, it can be a free action, yeah.
18.
18. Nope. Very much real.
Bollocks.
You feel
That's my
air
least
just,
favorite
like,
answer to that question.
just flowing across you, like it is.
And then, is the ruler accurate?
Ruler is accurate, yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking to cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh.
So that's a 15 foot by 15 foot. Right, how do you rotate this? Can you rotate this?
Can you take that? Actually, don't know if you can. You can move it.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can move it to. But I think though, like covering there, like I'm gonna angle it so that it's more diagonal. I think it should still cover the like they're still both in the 15 foot on the side, and the diagonal should be longer, so they should be both in it.
Yeah. So you're
yeah,
getting the 2 of them. 3 of them.
3 of them.
You get all 3.
Hopefully.
Yeah, 3 of them. Okay.
And I'm gonna cast that at 3rd level.
Perfect. That's a dex save, or is it a con save? I can't remember.
It is a Constitution save.
Constitution save.
So it saves 17.
Okay. Natural 18. First one. A 10 for the second one. And a 21 for the third one.
Yeah.
So this one... So they take half damage, and I think the third one gets knocked back.
Yeah, I guess knocked back 15 feet, is it?
15.
Just
God,
double check
what am I
that.
doing?
10 feet, sorry. It's not back 10 feet. And then it's 2d8, 1d8 for every level higher, and I cast it 2 levels higher, so it's 48 damage.
15 feet backwards, okay. Whee!
Oh, yeah. So. Oh, that's pretty fucking good. Oh, the lowest I rolled was a 5. So.
Nice.
15, 20, 27 points of thunder damage.
Nice.
Nice.
I rolled an 8, 2 7s, and a 5.
Nice. So half of 27 is.
Damn it! Literally, the 2 I was hoping got knocked back were the ones that saved. Like,
It's alright.
the one where I was like, "Oh no, the rickety bridge."
This takes 27, and this one here is going to take 14. Lovely. This guy gets thrown 15 feet back. These 2 stay. Let's actually see. Luck check. Ooh, nope, we're all good. Perfect. Lands and is prone, I believe it is. All right, Gizmo, anything else?
Bonus action, defensive field.
Perfect.
And I will move up just to be kind of between the 2.
Perfect.
My turn.
That's your turn. Lovely. Okay. It now comes to the guards. So, first one here is going to take a swing at you, Artrin.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's going to take all 3 attacks at you. So...
I think our beefy boys are there, right?
Yeah.
22 to hit.
That hits.
8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
And another 22 to hit.
22, yeah, 22 hits.
All right, so you take first one that hits. You take 12 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 points of psychic.
Sorry, I healed myself.
No.
It's 12 on the first, you said?
12 slashing.
And 6 psychic. Cool.
6 psychic. And the second attack that hits you was only 5 slashing and 2 psychic.
Awesome.
So that's his go here. This guy is going to take out a longbow. Try to shoot you, Gizmo. It's 3 attacks. Oh my god, dice, thank you, finally! This could be a combat where I actually hit people. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Next one is only a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
And the next one is a 21 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, figured. So you only take 1 then. So you're going... The first one I think is the one that hits, so that is 6 points of piercing damage. And only 1 point of psychic.
Okay. Shield still up.
Shield's still up. This one here is actually going to come up to you, Gizmo. Is going to try to shove you off the roof. So, yeah, I guess it's just to hit someone. It's gonna try to push you, so a contested strength check, I think, would be the best.
Oh. Thank God.
What'd you get?
Unnatural 20.
He got a 19.
I rolled a 19 as well, plus 1.
Roy didn't. He had a plus. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, he like walks up to you and just shoves you really hard, but your suit just like you just stay sturdy and stay strong. That's his action. So that's all he's going to do. He's gonna save that. Perfect. So that is the. That's the Agony Guards. Because the other 2 are Al's not there, so yeah, we're gonna just move on. Caché.
Well, I'm gonna follow Artrin.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to dodge those things.
I'll give you advantage because you see them, like they were going after Artrin, so you have advantage on the dex save.
28.
20. Oh yeah, you're fine. I'm gonna actually do Fenris at the same time just so that you 2 can move together. Oh, okay, no, she did not roll well. So 14 points psychic damage. Jesus Christ, how did she have 106? That was a beefy girl. Okay, she's gonna run after you. She's got 30 feet of movement. I'm assuming there you are, Caché. Are you?
Yeah. So I think I'm here because I'm 40, so I'd be 10 ahead of you.
Okay.
I'm not waiting around. I kind of have to action dash. Just making sure I don't have a bonus action dash feature somewhere hidden in this maze of a character sheet.
Oh. I think you do, actually.
This is dark, isn't it?
It is dark, yeah. Go
Yeah, shadow
on.
dash.
Yourself in there. All right, so you dash in. Saves your action. Fenris will use her action. She'll go all the way in and end up. Oh god, Fenris, move! I can't move her. Fenris, move. There we go. Move her back here. Okay, so you're all in. Caché, you see all of that before you as well. Although the guards are now a little bit more spread out, with one down the rickety bridge. You also do see Al at the very, very end, currently in a cage. It seems.
Okay. The one in the bridge, is that the one with the arrow?
Yeah.
Bow and arrow. Well, screw him.
Okay.
So as soon as I go up, I'm going to use the rest of my dash to literally just fly up into the air.
Okay.
I'm going to get out trouble, and
How many feet are you going up?
about 15, I'd say.
15. Okay, cool.
Get a good vantage, and
We'll be fine. The
hit him
usual
with trouble. Level 4 spell slot burst in there. Boy. I don't like him. That's 19 plus.
That hits.
Yeah, plus 4.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Why is that so low?
I don't know. That should be way higher. You should be using your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, that's strange. I'll have to look at that again. Why that's changed.
I mean, we have homebrewed so much of your character sheet. It's...
Yeah, it's kind of mental. But anyway, roll the damage.
Roll the damage. Oh yeah, I'll let you roll that. Oh Jesus Christ! You said 4th level.
Yeah.
For the audience, the DM does not regret giving Caché this gun. Only slightly. Just a teeny bit.
Going to
31 points of damage.
Force damage, isn't it? Yeah.
Yup. Well, 12 of that is not force damage.
12 of it is not. Okay.
Yeah, that would be. Oh no, it's all force damage, isn't it?
No, I
Oh,
think
God.
it is all.
Yeah,
force
yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
It's looking.
I'd say as that that shot of force damage, of arcane energy that you blast through trouble, you actually hit the kind of like this mask that it's wearing, this kind of Oni mask, and it kind of cracks halfway through and falls, and what you see is actually just oh, okay, Chris disappeared. But you see the Oni mask kind of like fall to the side, and you actually just see like almost like a taunt skeletal kind of feature underneath with just glowing green eyes. Don't quite know if it's... The rest of it looks metal though, so you don't know how there's like almost a face underneath it, but it's very disconcerting, this mix of mortal and construct almost.
I feel really disconcerted by that, so I dropped my glamour to be just as creepy.
Free action, drop the glamour. Brilliant. So you're just floating up there in your dream-like form. Brilliant. Do last in initiative as... Oh, no, hang on. All of you watch as from below, these clockwork drone creatures appear, kind of flying. They're like they have these kind of strange mechanical wings, and they, I think, are all gonna just take shots at you.
She's taken what I love and destroyed it.
Yes. So, let's see here.
That Faye bitch.
Artrin. Does a 14 hit?
No, thank God.
Does a non-natural 20 hit?
Yes.
What is it?
Does it have to?
You're gonna take 4 points of lightning damage. So that's those two.
I was waiting for the end there.
Yeah.
No,
I was like-
no. They're you know, they're not too bad. This one here. It's gonna move up. Hang on, I have too many things going on. He's gonna move up to here. And Gizmo, I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
$22.
Yay!
All right, lucky.
I don't want to know what that means.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 12, half, 6 points of force damage.
6 points of force damage.
As what appears to have released from this drone is like a pulse of energy towards you, and you feel like it would have knocked you clean back, except it didn't this time. So, but you do take half the damage. And that guy's gonna float here. These two are gonna just take shots at Caché because you're floating.
Fair.
So that is 23 to hit and 22 to hit.
Wait, one sec, I have to math.
Really? Oh, I know.
Shield, so I only take. Oh no! Fuck yeah, no, I'll take the 2. Screw it, I'm not shielding for that, I think.
Okay. You first one hits you, then you're.
You instantly die.
I
Should have shielded.
Just imagine. You're going to take 8 points of lightning damage.
Sure.
Next one is 10 points of lightning damage. And as you've taken 2, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you are fine, but the ripple of lightning that courses through you feels like it could have done more damage. But you shake it off.
It's like holding onto an electric fence.
It's like being tased. You just got tased.
Oh, that's much worse.
Yeah, a bit worse.
Okay. So. Okay, so I'm gonna pop them back on. Never pop them there. So the next top of the round is gonna be the lair. Yeah. Let's just do a luck check real quick. Okay. So, what happens next to all of you? None of you are currently on the bridge, which is probably a good thing. Because suddenly the bridge just completely breaks apart, floating in its place. That one guard still managing to cling on, but there is now no easy access to Al unless you are flying, jumping, or what have you. Move that there. And that is now what the map looks like before you all, with the bridge floating kind of suspended in space, the drones flying in all directions. Al has not made any movement, said anything. His head is slumped to the side. So I'll leave you all there. Al. Still floating. Still floating in that liminal space. This, as it's getting closer, definitely seems to be some kind of pirate ship heading towards you.
Question.
You've messed with time magic before, but you've never been just like fucked off into somewhere else like this. I mean, you have with the
No.
orb, but you caused that. So, how are
Sorry,
you
go.
feeling?
Well, I am panicking. I'm definitely panicking. I'm probably retreating to what I know, which is magic, and if I know anything to get me, or do I know anything about planar travel, basically? And what
Oh
do I know?
God. I mean, you would know a little bit. You haven't studied. Well, actually, I should ask you: would have Al studied planar travel magic after coming to the material plane?
He probably would have studied enough to understand what happened to him.
Okay.
Um,
So then I'd say, as Al glances down at his own body, he sees that he is actually not physically there. He's
Okay.
slightly see-through. And he has read, I would say, about astral projection before.
Ye-
So putting all the pieces kind of together, you feel like you're not fully out in the astral sea, but some form of your consciousness is.
mhm.
And you are feeling a slight pull, as if trying to retreat back to your body.
Do I see like a thread or something in the way I'm being pulled, or
Even with the
Like
last
astral projection.
perception check that you made, I wouldn't say you feel a pull, but I will say you feel something quite warm in your pocket.
is it the thing from Raslair?
Do you look?
Yeah.
Seems to be.
Okay. You
Did you
do know how to
remember?
choose the right moment. I'm
What do you do?
implying that I would like. I pick it up and I say I say that out loud probably, and I'm hoping that I get whisked away.
Okay, so
Somewhere more comfortable.
what intention are you putting into the stone? Because you do remember that he whispered actually to you, hold the stone and think of him.
Well, I hold the stone and think of him. Well, I am thinking of him, definitely, and I'm thinking of yes.
I'm thinking
Um,
hard.
Yeah, I'm thinking that fireplace. Yep.
So you're just floating out the astral sea and clutching to this kind of stone, thinking of Raslair.
And I'm hoping that he's gonna transport me back as well. Like,
Okay.
you know, I want out.
I want out, please.
Yeah, this is not the
Please
place
get
that I spent too much time here.
Okay. All right.
Please, mate.
Perfect. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Or is that your...
Oh, I'm going to probably start backing away as fast as I can, which I think
Okay.
is 60 feet in the astral plane.
I think it is
But
60 feet in the astral plane. Yep. So you go ahead. I would say you don't even need to make an intelligence check. You understand how to move through the astral sea. You are able to move your full 60 feet and then your action, which is another 60 feet if you wish.
nice, yes.
So you retract further back. The ship seems to be almost unlacing this kind of net, sparkling with different bits of crystals and almost like stars trapped within.
Yeah.
And as it's getting closer and closer to you, as if to try to snare you up. Okay. Anything else?
In my time in the astral sea, had something like this ever happened to me, considering how long I'd been there?
That your consciousness was ripped out of your body and thrown out into the sea? No.
No, but that I was chased by pirates.
Oh, I'd say so. I'd say you know that they're pretty common enough,
Okay.
as you leave the safe confines of the actual city.
I'd probably start thinking about how I dealt with that the last time.
Okay. I'll let you ponder that as the ship draws near. Next in the turn order, we got Artrin.
Okay. I am going to attack the guy in front of me twice.
Oh, go for it.
Getting a dirty 20 to hit on the first.
That
and
hits.
a natural 20 to hit on the second.
Ooh, Nelly. That hits.
So I'm going to Divine Smite on the second one.
Figured.
So I'm rolling damage for the second one because I'm using D&D Beyond to roll tonight.
Oh, okay.
So I got 21 for the weapon damage, and I'm just going to do a first level Divine Smite.
Perfect.
Can somebody please remind me how this works? I cannot for the life of me remember.
Divine Smite is just
What did you guess that?
Just first.
first level.
Then 2d8. Radiant.
2d8. And I double that as well because of the crit?
Yeah.
You double that because it's the dice, yeah.
Cool.
So it's 21 just weapon damage, slashing damage with your Blackfire? Okay.
Yeah, and plus 10 radiant damage.
Is that doubled?
That is already doubled. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's the last hit. What's the other one?
15 points of damage on the second, or the first attack, technically.
Very good. Looking hurt. Looking hurt.
I will bonus action cast Shield of Faith on Caché.
Very good.
Thank you.
Plus 2 to your AC.
Thank you.
So I will. Ooh, they changed the little things. Oh no, not sleeping. Oh god. Not prone either.
God, so much has happened to you.
I was trying to find like a concentrated one. Concentrating, but. Well,
Or does Divine Smite count as a spell? Can I do a Divine Smite and cast a spell?
I think so.
Ooh.
I don't think it casts as counting a spell. It just uses a spell slot.
I think it
Okay.
just uses the spell slot. I think it's a feature. Yeah. I don't
Okay,
think it's
cool.
not casting the spell. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna just. I know it says cursed. You're not cursed, but it looks like a circle, so I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
put that like a clock. So that was how my brain's working. So just so I know you're concentrating. Perfect. Anything else, Artrin?
I will. No, I'll stay put.
You're gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, Gizmo.
Can I see how damaged the one that Artrin was just attacking is?
Both the one in front of Artrin and the one that Caché hit are looking relatively hurt.
Cash, and you hit the one in the distance.
I hit the one at the floating bridge at the moment.
Okay, well, there's not much I can do about him now at the moment, but I will turn to the one that Artrin was attacking
Okay.
and bop him.
Bop.
Okay. That is a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. That hits.
And then that's... Uh, 8 points of thunder damage.
Very good. Thunder damage.
Second attack.
Okay.
Nope. Oh, not 20.
Nice. Whoop whoop.
And that is 13 points of thunder damage.
How do you want to do this?
Is it just like a void behind the the distance, like it just falls off into nothing?
I mean, you can definitely see ground, like way in the distance. It looks like you're very
Okay.
very high up.
I'm just gonna do like the first attack. I'm gonna like bop into him, kind of hold there for a second as the thunder gauntlet just pulses out through him and kind of rattles him, and then just as he's kind of like falling backwards, I'll just put a hand out and like topple him back.
Just push it back.
Just one
Nice.
finger on the forehead, just boop.
Brilliant. Body goes out and just falls. and you watch as it's a hunk of metal, so it is just plummeting hundreds and hundreds of feet and just disappears into the clouds. And there is no sound. There is nothing else. It is just gone.
Awesome. And then I will bonus action put up the defensive field again.
Perfect.
And then I will move around to be in front of this guy.
Perfect. And be right in front. Lovely.
Yeah.
We come to the guards. So one's gone. This one, we'll do the ranged one first, who is going to take all their attacks at Caché.
Fine.
Oh. 25.
That'll hit.
23.
Shield.
Okay. The next one, no, won't hit.
What's your AC
So
with shield?
just
What?
What's your AC with shield?
At the moment with Shield of Fate, 24.
Nice.
wow. So only one gets in. One
Yeah.
arrow. It kind of sinks in, kind of right below your collarbone, Caché, and it stings. It really, really stings. So you're going to take 12 points of piercing damage and 6 points of psychic damage.
What's in these things?
Poison and electricity.
You've made
Oh.
me mad, sir.
Good. This one here is... yeah, gonna just take its attacks now. Can it do anything? That's Gizmo, not that. Yeah, no, that's all I can do. Cool. Okay, it's gonna take its 3 attacks at Gizmo here. Because Caché is too high up. Actually, can it? No, it can't reach Artrin. Oh yeah, it actually can. It's gonna move around you, Gizmo. That's gonna take 2 attacks at you, Gizmo, and 1 attack at Artrin. So Gizmo. No, 19.
Does
Your
not hit.
AC's wickedly high. 22.
Just hits.
Oh, okay. Yes, got 1. And then Artrin.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17 misses.
Misses. Okay. So first attack missed, but first attack missed. Second attack hit you, Gizmo.
Yeah.
Third attack missed. Okay, so Gizmo, you're gonna take 12 points of slashing damage and 7 points of psychic.
7 points of psychic. Okay.
They don't have very good hit threshold. They're good. The guards are done. It comes to Caché.
Well, I'm mad. So would you consider if those floating bridges were creatures, what size would you consider them?
Oh no.
Would they be large?
Yeah, I'd say they'd be large. Yeah.
Awesome. You literally Caché smiles a big grin as 2 shadows just jump out of behind her and go straight for those 2 bridges as I cast animate objects and those bridges come to life.
Brilliant. What do they look like?
They've just become the shadow version of themselves. They're essentially a big bloody club, is what I'm using them as.
They're like a big. Okay.
Yeah, so bonus action, I'm mentally going to tell them to drop and swing. So this one here, for instance, I wanted to swing at this enemy,
Okay.
and obviously he's on it, so he'll drop because it's swinging up
Okay.
and swinging around in 360, so that he'll just go bye bye forever and fall.
And fall. Okay.
Well, yeah.
He's gonna make just a reactionary check. Oh God, he rolled a 3. I was to see if he could try to hang on, but no, with a 3 he does not. So he's gonna just start to fall. This guy is flying. So do they make their attacks on after your turn?
That's I need to check. I bonus action to tell him what to do. I just don't know if they share my my initiative.
I don't have giant wooden clubs, Miguel.
Do you
So
have a
we're
normal
gonna-
size one that you could just scale up?
Yeah.
Do I have a what?
A normal size one and just scale it?
Could I put a stone giant?
Sure. That'll work.
There's 2 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, each one of the bridge. Sizes of each one of the bridge.
We'll just use those for now, because they have
Yeah.
kind of a club. Okay.
Yeah.
Just so that you know
So they're going to hit this one and this one. Essentially, is
No.
what I'm going to
okay, perfect.
go with. I just can't see when they go on this spell. It's just a wall of text though, so it's pretty hard to find it.
Just animate objects.
Once given an order, the creature continues until the task is complete. Okay, so it would just do it then.
As a bonus action, you can mentally command any creature you made with this spell within 500 feet of you. Command any. Decide what action the creature takes, where it will move during its next turn, or you can issue a general command and it will. On its next turn. You're right, it doesn't say when it goes. Okay, so for easy sakes, I'm going to say it just goes after you, because that's
Okay.
just...
Well, I'm doing nothing with my bonus action or moving.
So you use your bonus action to command it.
Oh, I
So-
did, yeah. So I'm not moving, so therefore they can attack then.
Yeah, I'll that's fine. So yeah, go ahead. Do they have a stat block there for you? So you
I
can-
do. I have it.
Lovely.
Okay. So the first one is 22 to hit,
That hits.
and that is
This map just got crazy looking.
12 points of damage,
12 points of damage. Lovely.
and the other one. I don't know if that'll hit. That is 9.
Funny enough, it does,
Oh,
because these things are drones.
that's 13 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. You said 13. Perfect. Lovely. Okay. Anything else?
That be it.
Yep. That's it. Lovely. Okay. It comes to Fenris, who... Yeah. Caché is above here, so that's fine. Fenris is just gonna step forward here. Taking out Silverlight. And is going to take 2 attacks. Jesus. Warlocks have 2 attacks right now, yeah. Yep. That's a 19 to hit, and that's ridiculous. Yes, that hits. Okay, so do D8. Of course, it's max damage. Why wouldn't it be? 18. First one. That's this one who hasn't taken a turn, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. So she swings in, takes her 2 attacks. This guy here. So that's Fenris at the moment. And it comes to the drones. Just so all of you know, those 2 bridges that were potentially walking points are no longer, they're a big giant club. So just keep that in mind. But you're also lovely and like in a nice little area here. So this guy, I need everyone in that shape there to make a, is it Dex? Strength saving throw, please.
Am I high enough to be out of it?
It's a cone, so 15 foot.
15 from foot
You
from
would
the
be,
ground. I'd be
Yeah,
just
you-
over it.
Yeah, you'd just be over it. Yeah, so you're fine.
Fenris and Gizmo have +4 to their saves because they're within
Oh,
10 feet
perfect.
of me.
What do you say? Was it strength save? Was it?
Strength save, yeah.
Okay.
27 for Artrin.
Damn.
Nice.
27 for Gizmo.
Nice! Strong boys!
Well, it's only 22 for Fenris. Oh, wait, no, +4?
26.
Yeah, 26.
Oh, that was so close. It was so
Ah.
close, all three.
That would have been great.
We nearly had a Yahtzee.
So this guy, that didn't work. So they're going to fly away.
It's out of my reach.
Yep, if you want to take it.
I will take an attack of opportunity on it.
Go on.
Oh dear. That is a. It's 19 to it.
Oh, why? What? That's a very good hit. Yeah, that is.
10 points of thunder damage.
Nice, okay. Very good. Okay, so that one's that one. These 4 here are going to move in slightly. Just get better angles. Yeah, this guy will come over here. There's 4 of them and 4 of you, so that'll be easy. Artrin will go for you first. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, indeed it does.
Take 2 points of lightning damage. Fenris. 15. I don't think that hits Fenris. No. Gizmo. A natural 1. And Caché. That's a natural 20.
Can you roll under 20 something for me tonight? Like,
Absolutely not. So you're. Oh, you're gonna take 10 points of lightning damage.
is your mental now?
Hey, you're high levels. Okay, I want to hear it. Okay.
It's true, but
Okay, so moving swiftly along to oh god, where'd you go? Come back. Oh, there you are. My notes. Hang on, I need to move. So, top of the round. All of you are kind of distracted with what's going on. The fact that there's drones, there's now giant wooden clubs swinging around. You've still got a creature or the construct in front of you. This Agony Guard that sees as it's got a long katana in one hand, a bow on their back, and yet in this space, being thrashed around by the wind and everything, there's a sudden heat, a fury that completely encompasses this space. And in a waft of brimstone and burning blue flames, Raslayer appears. Right next to Al. This is not the entity that you all remember. At least, not fully. There is something animalistic about his appearance. His face is elongated. His horns have tripled almost around his head like a crown, and twisting up from his head. There is a deep obsidian blue sheen to his skin, and he looks actually like he's not wearing anything at all, because his clothes have completely transformed into membranous wings that are expanded out from his body. He's across from all of you and looks down at Al, looks to the rest of you. Quite a mess you've all found yourselves in.
Yeah.
Want to get us out?
He's just gently floating, basically, where he stands. And all of you watch as he kind of flicks an arm to the side, and this light blue, almost tattoos, infernal inscriptions race all the way down his arms and form into a very long blade in one hand. And he is going to... If you cross over on his token, you can actually see what he looks like right now.
That's cool.
Ooh. Very proto-Monaco.
Let's see here.
Rasler the Bright. Huh.
What? Is that what Gizmo says to him?
No, that's it. Chris is saying this out loud.
What's wrong with that?
It's just it's Lucifer, like it's yeah, I like what you did.
Interesting.
He has a persona he has to keep up, you know? He can't just be calling himself the Demon Prince to everyone. Anyway.
Rasler, the intensely evil. Why won't anyone come to my parties?
Why is there no one here? Okay, so I have quite a few things to do here. Hang on one second. Actually, no. What is he gonna do? Yeah, actually he will. Okay. He is going to fold into space and time. And basically appear right next to you. He towers over you, Gizmo. And you are a tall construct. You realize that this is, again, not the same figure that you've seen before. He is nearly 9 feet at this point. He's just gonna pick up the construct and chuck it to the side. Over the side, because he rolled a redonkulous thing for his strike, so he's just going to throw that as his action. And he's going to look at you, Gizmo. He needs to be released. He's pointing back at Al.
We're working on it.
You actually all seem to just be secluded in this little huddle over here.
We were actively dealing with the situation. More importantly, what the fuck are you doing here?
I was called.
By who?
Who do you think?
What, Al? Over asleep in the cage there?
I assumed he was dead.
Dead. I came when I'm called, and I felt a lot of fear, so I thought I'd get here quickly.
He's alive then?
For now. But unfortunately, I can't get through that cage.
You can't get through it.
No,
It's a
because
big
it's too
weakness.
low level of magic. I have my talents, but that's not all of them. Go! He's gonna shoot you.
Are we still in initiative?
You would still be an initiative.
Okay.
He's just being a...
All the rest of the robots are just like, what the fuck is going on? Who is that guy? Should we go after him? Oh god, a club!
Could you imagine if he just completely wrecks the initiative order and go whenever you want? No, no, but he'll basically, for flavor, I'm not going to do anything else, but for flavor, he'll basically kind of like leap off the roof now, and he's like going after the guard that's below, and you just see him cutting the thing to pieces before the wings start to kind of bring him back up. So that's basically his go. It comes to that. That's fine. That's happening in the background. Al! Still in the astral sea.
Okay, getting nervous now. Come on, Razzler. So, how far away is the ship now?
I'd say you can start to see people on the bow of the ship. They're kind of talking to each other. You recognize some of the languages that they're speaking, but they're slowly kind of like loosening that net as if to kind of, catch whatever they see out in the sea.
Okay.
I mean, fortunately, you're still out there for a minute, technically.
I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages on myself.
Okay.
Seeing the net anyway, hoping that they're not intending to kill me immediately.
Parlay? Parlay?
Yep,
Parlay.
yeah. So that's my action. I will then... I'll probably continue moving.
Okay. Away.
In the distance. I'm not going to I'm going to keep going away. Yep. So 60 feet.
With no response from Razzler, how is Al feeling?
I mean, he was panicking, but he was panicking because he thought he was going to be alone again. So, this is more just like, oh shit, how the fuck am I going to deal with this? Not an existential crisis.
Okay, yeah. So not an existential crisis, but just at the moment going shit.
Yeah. And clutching that stone that Razzler gave me for dear life.
Okay. Holding on to that. Very good. Very good. Leaving you still out in the astral sea. I would say at the point of kind of like by the end of the movement that you've made, the ship has now come alongside you. And if you see elves like yourself, but you also see strange, like, plasmoids? Is that what they are? Yeah. You see many different, unique individuals from the astral sea, all looking over. Very much not traditional sailors, you would say, from the Amethyst City. These are definitely those who are scavengers and looking for anything out in the planes of existence. All very interested in looking at this kind of strange astral projection of a star elf.
I like sheepishly wave at them. Yeah, exactly.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Very good. Artrin.
I am going to bonus action use gem flight.
Okay.
I'm going to fly and use my action to dash so I can hit 50 feet and get over to Al.
Brilliant. You do so. I think if you just grab and press... Yeah. Whee!
That's
So,
an action.
as you approach...
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying, as you approach, you actually see that the cage is warded. So, from your kind of perspective in looking at it, there's no magic going in and there's no magic going out. So it just seems to be warded at the moment. And go ahead and, because you're close to Al at the moment, go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay. Al is breathing. Al is very much not sleeping. His eyes are open, and he looks like he is terrified.
Nobody's within 30 feet of me. I don't know if they can still understand me, but I will shout that out to everyone.
In what
Undercommon.
language? Undercommon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I know Caché can speak that, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caché, you hear that. Yeah.
Okay.
You hear what Artrin, what do you say to everyone that basically you see?
He's alive, but I don't know, it's like he's scared or something. He's like petrified. And can I like try and touch the cage? Like, will I get hurt? Let's just experiment here. I'm not trying to open it, if that makes sense. Just
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of press your hands against the cage and no, you can't get through.
okay. Also, the cage is blocked or something. I don't know.
Seems to be, warded of some kind of, maybe, needs to be dispelled or something.
Gizmo, get over here.
I understood the word Gizmo. I heard my name being called.
Razzler's like, no.
I can't talk to laughter, so sorry.
That's
All I heard was like, do you have a knock? Gizmo, do you have a knock?
Yeah, that's pretty much, you heard your name.
That's all I can do.
Okay, that's all you can do. The Agony Guards are all gone at the moment, so we'll skip them. Caché?
Is it not Gizmo next?
I am so sorry, Gizmo.
Oh,
So sorry.
that's quite alright. I'm not really sure what I can do because I don't have much a way of getting across. Or much in the way of range.
Glance down, you see Razzler, like, sleek, gorgeous body, just, like, flying through the clouds and cutting through things.
Gizmo designs a jetpack.
Yes, I'll show you, flight. Unfortunately, I didn't take fly today, which I'm very annoyed by.
You can, like, those rocks, you could jump to. They are jumping distance.
And I mean, technically, also the wooden clubs are huge, and you could stand
mean-
on them, and they're not moving at the moment.
Yeah, they're not moving at the moment, so you could technically... They're not the bridges anymore, but you could jump your way around. Here, I'll move Razzler for you. There's a rock. He's
Yeah, I gotta try and like take a running jump, kind of like off this way, and then jump off to here. Is that rock?
Perfect. So, whoa, God, nope, that's not how I do it. Go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check. I'll let you decide. In your
that's
suit.
what I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Oh, it is 15 feet.
That's a 5. Yeah, no, that's still only a 5. Yeah.
Okay. So you jump, and you're definitely, you get some height there, but then just slowly not quite make it. So go ahead and how would I say, like, not a grapple, but I guess it would kind of be a grapple. See if you can grab on to the side, basically.
Like a dex
so
save? Or...
Go ahead and make a dex save. Yeah, we'll try that.
Come on. 21.
Okay. So what happens is that you're going to just use, basically, that's kind of all your movement to basically cling on to the side there of the rock.
So I'm off the side of it.
You're off the side of it, and
this side.
if you want, you can use, like, you could try to pull yourself up. But that
That'd
would
be an
kind of
action.
yeah.
Right. Things have not
You just
turned
hear-
out the way.
From across the way.
Okay. Okay.
So you're I'll say you're on the rock. Or unless you're not going to. Unless you're not. Actually, I shouldn't put you on the rock. Unless you're not going to use.
Wait, am I still clinging to the rock? Am I?
You're clinging to the rock at the moment.
You're
Yeah.
clinging
Okay.
to the rock. If you want to use your action to get up there, you can.
No, I'm gonna continue to cling to the rock.
Okay.
See where this takes me. I'm gonna cast the magic missile at second level.
Okay.
I'm hoping that comes out the back.
Oh yeah, like little like.
Secret missiles, and I'm gonna target. Is there anyone that I see that hasn't been really hit?
Yes, these two back here have not been hit yet.
Those two. Okay, so now I'll go for then one on the front four. So one on that one on this one, one on this one, and one on this one.
Perfect. So you hit all four of those. Perfect.
Yeah. I don't have a D4. I'll roll it on D&D Beyond. Will I roll it once or for each one, or just roll one for the lot?
Up to you.
Should I do one at a time? So go left to right. First one takes 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Second one takes 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Third one takes 3 points of damage.
Nice. Okay.
And the fourth one takes 2 points of damage.
Nice.
God dang, I didn't roll a 3 or 4. Yeah. That is the second row. Yeah, I can't mark that off. Cool.
They're good. Okay.
Bonus action. Defensive field again.
Are you still clinging to the rock?
Yep.
I like to think it badass. He kind of like recovered his fall and is just like clinging to the rock, shooting off missiles. It's
Yeah,
just like,
like even like I'd even say like if you want to look cool, you can like hold one arm and you're like just like.
I'll take it for looking cool, but what actually happened is I lost grip and I was swinging off, and I was like, "Oh god!"
Performance check.
Oh, sure, why not? That is -1. 12.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, brilliant. Lovely. So that is Gizmo. Let's go. No Agony Guards. Caché.
as being the only one that heard what the Artrin said, I will basically repeat what Artrin said.
Okay.
And then I will open my my maw and scream, like a high-pitched scream, but it seems to be pinpointed towards the cage as I cast the spell magic.
Do you not have to check something for?
No, 120 feet.
Oh, nice. All right. The arcane wards that seem to be around the cage, Artrin, shatter upon the scream hitting it. I'm assuming you cast that at 3rd level.
That is correct.
Yeah, so breaks at then, and the cage is now free. Al doesn't make any movements though. He's still slumped to the side, looking kind of scared in the cage. So that is Dispel Magic. Caché, what else?
I'm gonna fly over here and then tell this club to boot this guy, and this club to boot this guy.
Brilliant. All right, roll to hit.
So first one is 16.
16 hits.
And that is 13 points of damage. And second one is 12.
12. Yep.
Hit.
Gone. Oh, 12 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 hits.
Perfect. And then damage is 11.
Perfect. Yep. No, that's still got it. I deleted it anyway, but yeah, you got it.
Nice.
So two gone, 2 drones gone. They just shatter into pieces, and they just crumple to fall through the sky. Perfect. Anything else?
That's everything I can do.
Lovely. Okay. Fenris is going to take a step here, looking at looking at you, Gizmo. What is she gonna do? She's still got a clear vision of everybody. I think. What's that action? Is it an action to take out the wings? Bonus action. Cool. So she's going to bonus action and take out her wings from the armor. So draconic wings spread out from her. So she now has flight. I think she is going to... She's got a nice range of everybody at the moment. So I think she's actually going to just do some Eldritch Blasts. 14... That hits. And a 6. So yep, that hits. Okay, so all of those hit. And 7. Perfect. Alright, she does some nice damage to those guys. Yep. Okay. I'll say, for the expedience sake, on the end of her turn, they're not going to do anything else, but 2 more guards appear, crawling up from the edges of the house, on either side of Fenris, so they're going to stay there. It comes to the drones. There's only 3 left at the moment. They can't see Razlair anymore. So they're going to... How mean do I want to be?
Uh-oh.
Very.
Gizmo!
Hi.
Oh, I know it's the other way around. I can't turn it around. Turn you. No. Okay, we're gonna pretend that that's... Yeah, it's going out towards you anyway. Okay, so
Yeah, no,
sorry about that.
I'm in the range anyway.
You're in the radius. Go ahead and make a strength save, please.
Add a D8. You can do it!
I'll take that D8. Oh. That is strength save.
Yep.
17.
You manage to not get thrown off the rock that you're currently clinging to.
Nice.
Oh,
I figured it out as well too. It's hold down shift and scroll over it, and you should rotate it.
shift and scroll. You're a genius.
I googled it.
You could have just stuck with the genius, like. Okay.
Nah.
Okay. So that one's that one. This guy doesn't see Razlair, but he is. That does see Caché. Caché! Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
14.
Oh my, you're hit.
I don't think so.
Do.
This one's also going to shoot at you. With another 14. Look at that, see? Misses. So those 2 miss.
Can't
Top
replace a
round.
good soldier.
Huh?
Can't replace a good soldier with drones.
There you go. I'm not gonna roll for this because I just think it's fun. Raslair is going to come up from below and just saw one of the drones completely in half because he doesn't have a lot of hit points left. With the sword, again, just for flavor, and just flapping his wings, looking towards you, Artrin. Get to work, please. I do believe he needs a bit of healing.
Can I respond at this time?
You do understand him.
Okay. He's not hurt. He's actually fine. He's just scared.
Good God, you call yourself a paladin? He's cursed.
Ooh, I don't know if I can fix that right now.
Oh no!
You just see Raza. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Maybe tomorrow, Raza. Oh no, actually I have prepped. Okay. Good to know.
Comes and kind of.
I can enlarge him.
He kind of flies sideways and kind of scoops next to you, Caché, just slightly kind of throwing you a little bit off balance. Kind of gives a little smile as he flies past you.
I subside the urge not to shoot him in the face right now.
Roll a control check. Roll a wisdom save.
We're okay, don't worry.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that is... Razler's kind of just letting you guys... He's just enjoying himself. Perfect. Okay. Drones are gone. Razler's gone. I need this. 1 second. Yeah, okay. It comes to Al. Buddy.
Okay.
It has been a long bit of time now. There doesn't seem to be the warmth from that stone even vanishes. And there is a cold emptiness left in its place.
I will compose myself. And
A net is thrown around
Yep.
you.
I will... Oh, good evening, fine sirs and women. How do you all do today? I see you found me adrift.
Pirates kind of look at each other. Is it supposed to be talking? No, I think we should just knock it out. One of the larger, kind of, not elf, but almost tiefling-esque, begins to walk towards you, quite muscled, kind of rips the net off of you, and,
I could just be quiet, if you prefer.
It looks, not fully here. You see what looks like to be the captain almost, with a kind of a strange pink mohawk. They just like, ugh, another consciousness stuck out here. Throw it in with the others. And see something grabs onto the consciousness of you, Al, and begins to drag you across the deck of the ship. Is there anything you do?
Are you being mind napped?
Consciousness pirates, what the hell?
I am being mind-napped.
This is a whole new meaning to pirates stealing your identity now. This is
Yeah,
Yeah.
pirates can steal your consciousness now, too. I'll just, I think I'll go along with it, I guess. There's nothing I can really do. These guys, if they've kind of got me. Oh, well,
I am a wizard.
Yeah, like, okay.
No,
I do
know.
have spells and shit.
Absolutely. I don't want to die. I will use my Starlight Step.
I just like the idea of like they're so convincing. I just go along with it. Oh wait, I have magic. I
I
genuinely believe for like a couple of seconds Al forgot that he was a wizard.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I got completely lost in the astral sea, and I was like, I don't know how to do any of this stuff anymore.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I will actually use one of my starlight steps, and I will teleport 30 feet away.
Okay.
I would
You
say.
do so. Teleport
yes.
30 feet.
Mhm.
Where? What direction? Up, down, left, right?
I will go to an unoccupied part of the deck, if possible.
Okay. I'd say you go like straight to the stern,
Yes.
30 feet away, and
Like, hold on now, folks. Come on now. This is. I'm no threat.
guns are raised, swords are drawn.
I put my hands up.
He's trying to
That's
get
probably-
away.
That's probably all I can do on this turn. I don't know. Is
Yeah,
it?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'd say that. So basically, they're all kind of converging towards you now at this point. Okay, Al, Artrin.
I'm gonna really quickly telepathically say to Caché, we need a way to get, what was it, 20,000 gold?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Nothing crazy anyway.
I mean, yes or no? Do you think I can extort him
2,000
right now?
2,000 gold. Extort Al?
No, extort Razlair to save Al. Can't do it himself, clearly.
We also have a compassion as a friend. I know it's weird for me to say.
You know I can understand you, he says in both your heads.
Yeah, I suppose there goes my element of surprise. Yeah, I don't want to piss you off. I'll just cast Remove Curse.
So is it only 2,000 gold you need? Like says as you're
I thought it was
removing
20,000.
No, it's 20,000.
Is it? Yeah, it was 30,000. Yeah.
Didn't I already? What happened to the last 20,000 I gave you?
I wasn't there. It
The
doesn't
horses.
count.
Al
you
spent it
cast-
on spells.
Remove
Yeah,
curse
I'll
on Al.
cast Remove Curse now, yeah.
Okay. Simultaneously, like as you you're having, Razlair has that conversation with both of you in your heads. He's ripping open the cage and he's like pulling Al out and holding on to him. As you cast Remove Curse, Al, standing on the deck of a ship in the astral sea that I just pulled out of my ass. You get
Not my fault. Not my fault.
yanked back out of the astral sea and just like hitting the ground at 1,000 miles an hour, get thrown back into your body, and happen to be currently held by Razlair. Artrin's hands on your chest, casting Remove Curse. Both of them are currently flying, and there is nothing but open air beneath Razlair and Artrin.
I see. Is this the end of my turn or the start of my turn?
The end of.
It's the end of Artrin's turn, so
Okay.
I'll just brought you at least back into the.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, it's not my turn. Yeah, no, okay. I will just
Oh,
wrap
you're
my
not
arms
here.
around
Sorry,
Razlair.
Come here, Al.
Oh yeah.
Who's looking awful demony to you?
He's all well. I don't care. I'm gonna wrap my arms around him and just say, "Hold me."
Hold me close.
Hang on, that's a token. I just need to get rid of Al.
Why are you getting rid of me?
No, your token is there, but your actual like. Hang on.
So the token really doesn't have a consciousness, so you can't control it.
I'm trying to get rid of that Al. I don't think we're gonna get rid of that Al.
Oh,
I think
goodness.
he's just there to stay. So we're gonna
Join me.
just
This is going to make things interesting.
just forget that this one is here. But yes, Al, you're looking up into the face of Razlair, who looks quite different, but there is that kind of familiar smile on his face as he holds on to you. Archer, anything else?
I will just use movement to land on a rock because my wings are about to expire.
How long do your wings last?
I mean, I just want to be on ground in case something
Fair,
goes wrong.
fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Perfect. Anything else?
No, sorry.
Nope. Okay. Perfect. It goes to Gizmo.
Could I attempt to pull myself up?
Yep. movement.
Huh. Hey, solid ground. I turn around and the thing is 10 feet away from me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I pick up, like, is there, on this rock, is there, like, a kind of a hand-sized, like, broken off bit of rock?
Like, I wouldn't say on the rock that you're standing on, but there is like a hand, like a fist-sized rock, like floating kind of next to it. If that, it's like this little guy. Is that what you're looking for?
Sure. Could I reach
Yeah.
out and pick that up?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, and then can I cast catapult on that rock at the thing?
At the thing. Yeah. Go right ahead.
The little
Catapulting
Roll
a smaller rock.
yeah. But I imagine it's like my arm just kind of morphs in around it, and it turns into like a cannon for a second.
Nice.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
All right. And that takes. That sounds out. That is a total of 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
11 points. Okay. Mister, I need my mouse. What? Okay, there we go. I got it. This guy was at how many points damage? Sorry.
Was it 11?
11. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
11
was
points
enough.
damage. Yeah.
Very good. That one hit. That one's gone now. Lovely. Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to attempt to jump over to the club and hope that this goes a little better.
Okay, go ahead and roll athletics or acrobatics. And Caché, if there's anything you'd like to do to help, I will allow it.
I would like the club to predict its trajectory. I'd like to give it an order to like catch
Okay,
him.
You can roll at it. You can roll at advantage.
I
so.
think I think we're okay though. I think we're okay. But,
Okay.
that'll be a what's the first one? 18 athletics.
18. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you easily land on the club itself with kind of a, and and yeah, so you're getting closer and closer. Yeah.
So I have 5. There was 10. It was a 10-feet jump.
Yep.
So
I think
15.
it's
So
10 feet to the next one.
yeah, could I try and jump that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
That's saying I've gone too far in movement. Maybe like right at the edge. Oh no. What have I done?
Underneath him now.
You're underneath him.
Yeah, just at the edge over there.
It's,
Another check.
I think so. I think that was only a 5 foot.
Yeah.
It's only 5 foot. You don't need to make a check.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
5. Oh. Maybe I should have had you make a check. Okay.
No take backsies.
No, I won't. Anything else?
No, I set my shield up, so I'm not doing my bonus action. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Caché.
Yes. I will take out me sniper and hit him twice. Yeah, I'll take out this last drone.
Okay.
Hopefully. So that is 16 to hit.
16 hits. This one took
D12.
damage. So yeah.
Ooh, that is 16.
16 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. So, anything else?
I suppose I'll take the second shot at one of the guards.
Go ahead.
Ooh, that is 13.
13 does not hit. Not the guard.
Yeah, that's my turn then.
Okay. So... Okay, you're there. The clubs are still there. Do you want the clubs to do anything at the moment after your turn?
No, because if I tell one of them to move, they both move, and I've got someone on them.
Good point. Okay, so they're gonna say right where they
Yeah.
are. Okay. So at this time, we're gonna slow down just a slight bit. With Al now free and clinging to Raslair, you all kind of in different areas of this map, holding on, balancing on rocks on the clubs. You watch as the guards swarm onto Fenris. She is got her wings out from her armor. She is carving through them. They're slashing into her. It is just an epic battle. You actually see 2 more of those guards appear on the roof. So she is now surrounded. I'm gonna add. There we go. A few more. They're just slowly encompassing this entire space around her, seeming to swarm up. You also see more drones appear. Kind of like all around you, just slowly kind of popping up. It's like they're rising up from below, from this illusion all around, and this slice of the Feywild. That is until you watch a masked figure appear right behind Fenris. This fox with tangle of black hair billowing wickedly around her in the high winds. She slips in between the guards and comes face to face with Fenris. But Fenris doesn't seem to notice her until she's right in front of her. The fox is dwarfed compared to the warrior in front of her. But she stands and all of you watch as 9 tails swarm out from the fox itself. She lifts the white mask. You see 20 skin, bright green eyes. She laces her fingers at the back of Fenris's head and kisses her. And there is a moment where everything goes still around all of you. Al, with your passive perception, such high passive perception, you watch as one of those tails goes dark, leaking away into wisps of shadow before it binds into a collar around Fenris's throat. The sword shatters, and all of you hear a dragon's roar of agony. It tears through your body, your bones. Bits of metal and magic scatter in all directions, and the hilt of Silverlight goes. Gizmo, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That would be a 17.
Okay. I'll let you decide with a 17. Do you move out of the way of a hilt, or do you try to catch it?
I mean, in the moment, I could see it's Fenris's hilt, right?
Yeah.
I'll try and catch it.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, I'd say with 17. If you reach out, if you're not moving away from it, you can catch it in your hand.
Okay.
And as you do, that roar of agony just goes all the way through your suit, blinding you, almost like blinding the screens for a moment, as you can just feel the raw energy of this blade that has been broken. All of you watch as the fox pulls away from the kiss, slowly dragging her arms along Fenris's shoulders, as you now look at a very different looking Fenris with 2 bright green eyes. That eldritch energy that used to be specks of starlight turn wicked and dark in her hands. The fox kind of smiles at all of you. The mask is gone. It is truly just a beautiful feminine face. But those tails, now only 8, kind of swirl around her. Well, Resler, darling. It's good to see you again. Claws grip onto you, Al. You can feel them on your skin. Another time, dear. We'll talk later. And he'll say to the rest of you, let's see where you all are within his... Oh, good. You're all within his little mind link thing. You all hear, get to me. So. Al.
Yes.
Your turn.
I'm already here, darling.
Okay, well, if you want to do something, I'll keep holding on to you. He's holding his action. You actually feel the energy pulsating around both of you, and his wings are growing larger as he's encompassing this space.
Can I
He's
try and
holding on
cast... Sorry, can I try and cast Vortex Warp on Fenris?
You can? Yeah. It's a what kind of save?
Excuse me. Constitution.
And can I ask,
Yes.
does the creature have to be willing?
It can. No, it can choose to fail though.
Okay.
No.
It's a Constitution save.
Yes.
It's 21. You feel a resistance.
Well, nothing I can do about that now. I think we should listen to him.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Artrin.
I will. Pardon me. I will shout out to Fenris in Draconic. I'll say jump. I'll try and catch you.
Okay. That's what you say to her. Do you shout it out or do you telepathically?
I shout it out because I'm too far away. Do I get any response?
No. Just a continued smile, which pulls at Fenris's face in a way that does not feel or look natural. But those wings are slowly curling in around her as if she is getting ready to leap towards all of you, but not in the way of joining you.
So could I make an insight check just to see, like, obviously they're coming at us in an aggressive way. No.
You can make an insight check if you wish.
Yeah, no, I will.
Okay.
That's a 6.
It's hard, and amongst all of this, there's more and more drones appearing. These guards themselves are turning away from Fenris and the fox as well, and they are starting to move towards as if they're going to chase after. It is difficult to read because of the shift that happened there with Fenris.
Okay, I will. Seeing that Raslair is getting ready to go, kind of with or without me, I'm not being stuck here. I'll just shout out again in Draconic and just say we'll come back. and I'll
Okay.
fly over to Raslair.
Okay. Wing kind of encompasses around you as well. It's building, and you entering his space as well. You feel just a warmth, but not a comforting warmth. It is a boiling hot to your skin. So is that all?
That is all.
Okay. The Agony Guards are going to start making their way towards all of you. Who makes it? This one here is going to make it to here. And these two are going to start taking some pot shots. No, that doesn't hit, Caché. Now I'm rolling like shit. That's an 8, Gizmo. Oh my god! That's a 12, Gizmo.
No.
I can't roll above a 10 right now. That is a 16, Al.
That just hits, but I will cast shield.
Shield. Okay. Bounces off of you. Artrin. There we go. 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. You're gonna take 11 points of piercing damage
Okay,
and 2 psychic.
perfect.
And he has 2 more attacks. I'll shoot at Raslair, why not? That doesn't hit. Not even close. Caché. Don't think so. 16?
No.
Wow. Wow. Well, at least I got all my good rolls out. Okay, so they're all good. These two have jumped over. Does he have more movement? He does, actually. He's going to attempt to jump over. Oh, yeah. He jumps onto the club. It's getting close to you, Gizmo. So that's the guard there. Caché.
Wait, did you skip my turn again?
Oh, sorry. God, Gizmo, I'm so sorry. Why do I keep skipping you? Gizmo, I'm so sorry.
Just as a question for too, was Al the only one who saw, like, what happened with regards to taking over a Fenris? Like, I saw, like, I saw them lean in and kiss her, but like, did I see the sort of like the tail wrap around taking over sort of thing?
I would say with your passive perception, you didn't see necessarily like the bond being formed. But I would say just now, like looking at the fox, it is quite clear that she only has 8 tails now. And there is Gizmo, I will say, because you've seen this collar before. There is a very similar collar to what was on Helio, now on Fenris. A
Right.
binding
Okay.
of some kind.
I would say, like, in this moment, Gizmo, like, putting that together, recognizing that, also knowing, like, a fair bit about how the Fae conduct enchantments, and knowing that, like, generally those of, like, a pretty strong will are quite hard to take over, and seeing just how easily she did that to Fenris, he is terrified, and just turns around and sprints towards Raslair.
Interesting. Okay. You can easily jump straight towards Raslair.
Just getting towards him, and like nothing else. Just
and you still. Have the
I would
sword.
dash if I didn't have if I had further to go.
Okay. Okay. So getting the heck out of.
I dash just to get there twice as fast.
Oh, okay. And
Just haste everything. Just no.
Just to double check, you still have the sword, correct? The hilt.
I still have held on to that, but if the screaming is still going on, I'd probably stow it in the bag of holding.
Okay, I'd say you put it in the bag of holding then, because it does sound like a dragon is currently being ripped to pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that happening, like Raslair sounding afraid, that was nothing. But then, like recognizing that how easily they took over Fenris's mind, he's petrified.
Okay, so you run towards Raslair.
Yeah.
Perfect. Sorry, I now Gizmo. You've got your turn. I don't know why I keep skipping. Maybe I'm so used to being towards the.
I know, here's like, that can't be right. It
Sorry.
must be later.
Yeah, we'll just go down.
Caché.
Um,
Fenris get taken over. There is a billowing of magic that you don't recognize coming from Fenris right now, as she's stalking towards all of you.
and I assume I can put together the same 2 and 2s that there's a collar now on, and Fenris is an attitude change.
There's definitely an attitude change. I think for you, if we're pulling it from your perspective, you know how much that sword meant to Fenris. You've seen her speak to it. You've seen her use it in ways not just for a sword. It is her comfort. It is everything. And to have it shattered like that, hearing the roar, it's something is really not really wrong.
Well, I'm going to pull out Trouble and aim my last level 4 spell slot directly at the fox's face. But screw that. And then
Okay.
it's a 10.
And you cast a level 4?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Because she catches it. Oh, flicks it to the side.
Bresler.
I'm not afraid of anything. Bitchin', stop bullets. I'm out.
Oh.
No, that's my thing.
What I can do about that?
that's my entire thing.
So all of you rush towards Raslair, the wings brimming around all of you. Al, he's clutching onto you, Al, but he kind of folds you a bit to his side, Al, keeping you close. Grabs onto Gizmo, reaches out for you as you get close. So he's holding out for your hand, Gizmo, because you're the only other one who's not flying. Do you take his hand?
As much as I abhor this decision, fear is driving him more than anything else. So he
Now-
will take his hand.
Before we leave,
Oh,
is Humphrey
Are
here?
you serious?
Is Humphrey here?
Okay, so I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I have completely forgotten about Humphrey until this exact moment. So,
Yeah.
can we just say that he is?
Thank you.
'Cause
I don't know. Depending where we end up back, he never left the West Repair Yard or something. He's just like,
yeah, he's just there in the West Repair Yard. Like, where did everybody go?
I'll
No,
journey home.
let's just assume he's still there. I apologize. Until you mentioned it, I completely
yes.
forgot about him.
No, I
I'll be honest. I completely forgot he existed.
So sorry. Okay.
Or Humphrey.
But in this moment that takes Gizmo's hand, holding on to Al, the wings encompass Artrin and Caché. The four of you feel a brilliant agony engulf you, heat and brimstone. And as it takes over, all of you see Fenris left behind, the fox leaning on her, mocking you, whatever you want to say, but she looks triumphant. This isn't the same kind of teleportation as when you teleported with Al. That was when every single cell was squeezed through the fabric of time and reality on the silken thread of a spider. This is as if you're being burned alive. And it is horrendous. Glorious rush of adrenaline surges through all of you, and then quickly the pain stops. And all of you appear in a very different location. You appear in the luscious, warm lounge. Raslair is in the center of all of you, slowly drops you to the side, Al. and weaves between all of you. And you watch slowly as his 9-foot form kind of shrinks down back to the regular size that you remember him in. And as the wings fold, they fall into silken black robes. Very low-cut shirt. His hooves are replaced with bare feet on the rich rugs. And he now stands before all of you. So, taking a moment to breathe. A glorious lounge lies before you, bathed in a faint ember light wherever you look. Vaulted ceilings rise high above you. There's an overlooking upper balcony leading to more rooms. Raslair kind of makes his way towards one of the plush armchairs. Welcome to the House of Decadence. Please, sit. Kind of slumps into a chair and the fires roar to life behind him. He just kind of lounges.
I pick the most comfortable chair.
He kind of eyes at you, Al, and kind of looks beside him.
I'll sit beside him. Well, if I can be the first to say thank you so much for getting us out of that pickle.
Do I really want to know what you were all doing the Fox's trap?
Once they're out there, what the hell did you do to Fenris?
It seems like... It seems like one of her tails wrapped around her and then turned into some kind of collar. I mean... It seemed like some kind of powerful control spell, really.
Fey magic. Probably some of the strongest I've ever seen. Probably nearly as strong as my queen.
Well, that's... terrifying.
I wouldn't put her as the same level as the Summer Queen, but, let's just say many of the Fae are very good at one specific thing. Not all of them. Some of them have melee talents, but they're mediocre about all of them. There are some out there that are strictly made to do one thing. And fucking with people's heads is the Fox's. Don't get me wrong, it is powerful magic, but... Sorry, dear, what were you saying?
I said it's a powerful one thing.
Yes, that's why she's been a thorn in my side for a while.
She offered me your name. I refused.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
That again.
I mean, I refused, of course.
Well, of course. I would have assumed you would have used it already if she had said it to you.
I'm far more interested in waiting for you to tell me yourself.
You all can sit. You're safe here.
I prefer the sound.
I'll be the judge of that.
Your friends are a bit prickly, he says to you. Al.
Yes, they're a bit of a prickly bunch in general, I suppose.
Kind of looks to you, Artrin. I don't recognize your face. What do they call you?
Look, where am I? First of all, where is here? Because this is weird. This doesn't feel like home.
No. Although it is probably closer to home than you've been since you've left the Underdark, judging by the look of you.
Yeah, not wrong.
We are on the 5th level of the casino.
Does that mean anything to Artrin?
No.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Right.
He does kind of look at you and then looks at Gizmo. I'm surprised your friend hasn't built you a translator. Looks at you, Gizmo.
He's working on it. Okay, he's got a lot going on.
Clearly.
Will do.
Anyway, I'm Artrin. I get the feeling though you already knew that because you seem to know a lot.
Guess we'll never know. Cast comprehend languages on you, just so that you can understand. Moves to common. Well, since you're all deciding to be a bit, standoffish, Vernon, please, can you bring some drinks? Gizmo, do you still have see invisibility up? I think it doesn't.
I'd
go
say
away for an
probably not. Well,
I mean, a
let's
battle
see.
isn't actually as long as.
That's true, actually. Let me just see invisibility. Yeah, it's an hour.
Hour, and I don't think it's
Does-
concentration. So
No, it's not concentration. So yeah.
okay. So kind of like glancing up into the rafters, while the rest of you don't see anyone except for this one individual you're assuming is Vernon, which is moving slowly towards you. Gizmo, you glance up and there's a lot of just little creatures, little quasits. You see a dretch, which is like a ghoul-like four-legged demon-esque creature, servant-like, kind of scurrying across the floor. You see far in the rafters, there's just a giant Vok just sitting. It's like a vulture-like demon just sitting in the rafters looking down at all of you. But all of these creatures seem to be invisible at the moment. Kind of just keeping very wide berth of everyone, very, kind of being careful not to get too close, except for this very strange creature that moves towards you. It's almost like a humanoid snail, but about 5 feet tall or so, long antennae coming out of their head with a big shell on their back, and they're slowly moving towards with like a tray of drinks, puts it down on the table. Almost fey in a way, but not. Kind of strange. Kind of bows its head and moves away. Resler grabs a drink, hands it to Al immediately.
Thank you so much. I really, for a while, did not know when the next time I'd be having one of these would be.
Yes, it seems your consciousness was removed from your body for a while. Are you alright, dear?
I am. A bit frazzled.
You all look frazzled, if I'm honest.
It was
Not
that...
the day I was expecting.
No, that fox really came out of nowhere.
Yes, she has a tendency to do that. Always one step ahead, she likes to think. And it often is, unfortunately.
And you used to work together.
Yes. Begrudgingly.
You've
How
heard
begrudgingly?
Ooh. Say again.
How begrudgingly?
I should ask. How much do you already know? How far back do I need to start?
How about Air Colonel Pierre Estimer?
Kind of leans back, swishing the glass. Air Colonel It doesn't ring a bell. Should it?
Well, one of the envoys you were working with the fox with killed him as a test.
Yes, that does sound right. But I didn't order any assassinations. If that's what you're concerned about.
The name Helio Silverhorn.
Yes. What about him?
Does that ring bells?
Of course.
Did you know? What do you know about him?
Helio came to us as her pet. As Dathius was the general's. I don't know much about his history, but he came to work on the Envoy project. I did actually prefer the company of the Fae. He was quite intriguing, in a way. Always working, always building.
Do you know what happened to him?
Honestly, he's either dead or missing. When the warehouse was attacked, I figured all the both inventors were killed.
Is he lying?
Insight check.
Doing one too.
Okay.
My
you
insight's
say?
really low, but I'm just defaulting to everything's a lie.
Fair.
Can I
Okay, I got-
approach Razzler as well and just kind of like
Of course.
get close to him, just like look at him?
I got an 18.
18,
24.
24. He reaches down to a glass, Artrin, and there's just an effortless to his movements. He picks one up and hands it to you.
I'll take it from him, and I don't know anything about you or how you work or what you even are, but if the fox knows your name and there's power in that, why hasn't she just used it? She clearly...
Perhaps.
No, I just said she clearly doesn't like you.
It's kind of leans back and kind of runs a hand just kind of haphazardly over Al, just kind of thinking. It's hard to explain. We are two beings from very different cosmos. Our drive, our hunger craves different things. She is of chaos. She enjoys defacing order. I get pleasure in other ways. So disliking each other is more because our territories may cross.
Like street cats.
Sure.
It's been a while since we worked together last.
I do apologize. What did you say?
It's been a while since we worked together last.
Yes. Yes, it was. The Envoy project fell to the wayside very quickly after that day. When the general began giving orders, having the envoys do his dirty work, I had a problem with it. That was never the intention of the Envoy project, at least from what we all spoke about in the beginning. Don't get me wrong, I didn't really want the fox involved, but she kind of muscled her way in and she had Helio, so, there was that. She brought that as her selling point, just like the general brought Dathius. So, from my perspective, I only gave the funds. because I wanted to see what these incredible inventors could do.
Is he telling the truth? Am I?
For an 18 and a 24. Hard to tell.
Goddamn. I want to believe him.
I will
I
say
don't.
with 24, there is a calmness to him. And he seems to be speaking fluidly. How do I say this? There's not a carefulness to his words right now. You know what I mean? Like when you're talking to someone who's very careful with what they're saying, he actually seems to be speaking quite openly. Freely.
Doesn't sound practiced.
It doesn't sound practiced. There you
No.
go. Yeah. And he's still just slowly running his hands along Al's leg.
And you're okay with the military and the Fox's purpose for these devices?
In the beginning,
I'll be honest, I am surprised to hear that you took offense at using them as weapons.
wasn't really. Yes, fine. If that's really what, and he gets a little. There's a little bit of a bite to his next words. Fine. Yes, I didn't want these creatures because they were sentient to be ripped of their choices. And I know, you're all looking at me like that should be something that, a demon would always be looking for, but maybe I get pleasure in other ways. He kind of sits back, takes a drink.
I look at him.
There's a little bit of a flushness to his cheeks, and it immediately goes away.
I kind of raise an eyebrow, and if I can somewhat look in the direction of where venom is being stored or held.
Are you purposely kind of...
Yeah, kind of like
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Come on.
He kind of follows your gaze. I'm not keeping him, if that's what you're asking me, without asking me.
He just seems like such a tortured soul.
Which is why I brought you here to try to help him.
I'll be honest, I think my friends could help.
Looks to you, Gizmo. Artrin. Caché. Perhaps some of your friends, Al, but I have some issues with others. I do not know where their loyalties lie.
Looking at anyone when he's saying that?
Yep, you!
Yeah, I thought so.
I look towards Caché.
Oh, I'm just dead staring him.
If it means
Shadows floating everywhere.
Yeah, shadows floating everywhere. To be honest, I don't think the military would really take her back. But, I still just don't quite know. Venom is, as you said, a tortured soul. They've been through a lot. And yes, they do some of my dirty work for me. But I always ask them if they would like to or not. I am not saying that I am sparkly clean. I have my hands are dirty in other ways, but that's how I keep my own safe.
I
And
believe
Venom
you.
has some great tools in his arsenal.
And I trust my friends.
It's my loyalty you're questioning. I only have one. The people that live and they're walking through the city of Abasha right now. And that is it. Gucci, of course. And I look at everyone. Sure.
And you two? Looking to Gizmo.
I don't trust you. But I do trust Al. And I trust the rest of the group. And if you'd like the rest of us to trust you, to believe in what you have to say, one thing I've learned a long time ago is it doesn't matter what you say. It matters what you do.
True. And to be honest, you really should trust no one. Only yourself.
Sounds like a lonely way to live.
I've lived a long time. He kind of slides a glass towards you, Gizmo, and just subtly moves his eyes down to the center compartment.
I reach forward and I push the glass back. You say that like it's a good thing.
Good. At least one of you will survive. Most likely. Against the fox, against shape changes, as I'm sure you're all aware, those envoys, they can look like you or I in a second. You'd be anywhere, anyone in this city.
Are you accusing anyone?
No, I can see quite clearly all of you are flesh and bone.
No, but I mean, are you accusing anyone in the city?
Oh, people in the administration or something like that, yes.
Perhaps. I wouldn't really know, because once everything fell apart and my seat on the conclave was taken, I have no connections anymore to that.
Who has your seat now?
Who knows?
Can I quickly ask Stalker something telepathically?
Of course.
I want to ask if they, when they were in their full form, when they were like together as the envoys, did they have like some telepathic link to each other, or was there some sort of hive mind thing that went on, or were they completely like individual, completely autonomous from the rest?
Ooh, that's a fascinating question, Gizmo. Give me a second. Stalker kind of comes forward telepathically to you. Before the time I believe you're asking about, when I had my own mind, there was a way to connect. It had to be twofold. It couldn't just be me connecting to the machine. The others had to as well. But yes, there were ways for us to communicate. Like threads.
Do you think that if one of you was to reach out now, they would respond?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, that helps a lot. I'll come out of that and I turn to Raz there. If we were able to get access to Venom, it may be possible to use them as a way of finding the others. From what I know, they had at least some semblance of a connection to each other. I don't fully understand it, but it is a possibility.
Hang on, sorry. Kind of leans back. More drinks are brought. Very well. But do understand that I can't let all of you in at the same time. I will permit Al and Gizmo. But the rest of you need to stay out. You understand I am trying to trust you in a way, but also I don't want to overwhelm him.
fine with me.
Good help.
Don't know how much help I'd be anyway.
I mean, Gizmo
Yeah.
was the one that I was
Some
thinking
skill
of briefly
set
when.
is quite unique. Just looking at you, Artrin.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, I think this is a great idea for right now, but not tonight. I grow wary, exerting myself as I did. But you are all welcome to stay here tonight.
Is
But I think I
in a
would.
Vasher, right?
Yes,
When the
of
casino.
course. You're below the casino. Of course, there are, hazards in place, so you will need to leave on my accord and enter on my accord. But you're welcome to stay. Tonight, at least.
I'm afraid I didn't bring my robe, even though you
Don't
so
worry.
thoughtfully provided it for me.
I have plenty more, don't worry. I will say, Caché, whether or not your loyalties lie still with the military that you've sworn your life and soul to, I am afraid your home is gone. My sentinels have spied the trap laid for you there. Upon your return, I don't
Military?
recommend going back.
Military or the Vashalarium?
The military.
No, their tactics.
They better fucking water my plants.
Of course, stay here tonight, but do seek safer location, maybe tomorrow. I would offer you to stay here for longer, but it's not safe for all of you. Long term, at least. Gizmo, one of those creatures, scurries behind you.
We're demon prince consorting with demons. Big surprise. Fucking spooky.
You just hear that from the big
know.
vulture.
Everyone else is going to sleep soundly, and then Gizmo is like holding up the bedsheets going,
They're everywhere.
it's just in the closet.
Yeah.
I can see them.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, welcome to the dream realm. You
Can
kind of, yeah, go ahead, Al.
I will turn to Raslair and ask if it would be possible to get someone to fetch Humphrey from the West Repair Yard. Again.
He's just been abandoned in the West Fair Yard again.
Hey, look, it was the influence of some crazy ass thing, and this time I didn't.
like forcefully teleported.
That is
Yeah,
true. That is true. Of course, yes. I will send someone to gather your construct.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
I know. But Vernon will bring you all to a chamber. Try to get some rest. He rises, lifts his hand out for you, Al.
Yes.
Is there anything else anybody says or wants to chat to him about? Before he whisks Al away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Raslair,
Yes, darling.
you seem to know a lot about a lot.
Fine words, yes.
Considering I saved Al for you today, can you do me a single favor?
Perhaps.
2,000 gold.
It was 20,000.
3,000.
Please buy us a new house. I'm listening.
Do you know who Eleonora, the voice of Avasha, is?
One moment while I release the fiendish creature behind me.
One of the closets is acting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The closets are running
Go ahead,
about.
go for
You hear, "Sorry, master." To the door. As I just poofs him into dust. Kind of thinks for a moment. Leona. Voice of Avasha. Yes, I do know of her. Are you asking where she is? Because I don't know if I know that.
Asking more who she is, or rather, what her title pertains to.
Leona was... a great influence before and during the war. She had a way about her, a way to rally individuals, bring them to her cause, and many of the now on the conclave didn't particularly enjoy her views of the war. She gained the voice of Vasha. She was the voice of the people. And speaking truthfully, she now heads of Vashalirium. That's the last I know of her.
I'll just kind of look at Caché. Okay.
I think you've been misled.
I think we all have Caché.
Great.
I will say the Vashalirium are very secretive about their locations.
Yeah, well,
best of
we may get some answers soon enough, depending on who gets to Avasha soon.
I don't know what that means, but I hope it works out.
I mean, if you're up for another trade, I'd happily give you some information for gold. I'm kidding.
And he just points it out. I like him. But I have something else that needs my attention at the moment, so I will leave you all to rest. Not you. Looks at you, Al. Pulls you away from the rest. The rest of
Oh,
you
it seems
are
I'm to something else.
Say again.
Seems I'm to something else.
He doesn't say anything, he just pulls you away. But the rest of you are brought to wonderful chambers, lush and warm. There is a comfort here that even as much as Caché's house was wonderful and a safe haven, there was always a darkness to Caché's house, a looming history of guilt and shame and nightmares that just covered the walls. And there is no place where it is fully dark. In here, there is always a faint light, ever burning, ever warm, ever comforting. And you all are brought into a chamber that has, it's like one of those hotel rooms that you have like a foyer and then rooms attached. So you have like your own private like place. All of you can have your own rooms if you wish. But yeah, the servants slowly as well, like one or two, you might actually start to see like a little closet here, a little dretch here, like they're kind of slowly revealing themselves, but not too much at a time. There is one winged female, completely nude, who walks past all of you, doesn't even shed an eye or a vision towards any of you. She just continues to walk, sauntering through the halls. Disappears. But the three of you can go into your rooms. And Al, Razler leads you into his chamber. Fire is already set, flickering across the polished onyx floor. He does actually keep his back to you, though, and there's a bit of tension across his shoulders. Ripple of darkness that dances across his body.
You seem tense.
You really like to keep me waiting, don't you?
In what regard? I think I was feeling the same about you, to be honest.
Days passed when you went beneath the temple. Not a word, not a sound. Days have passed since you've left Venom. Patience has never been a gift of mine. We demons are creatures of impulse, of hunger, demands to be sated. And the concept of waiting is difficult. Turns to you. There's that kind of sly smile on his face.
I put my hands up. I am sorry. I'll be honest. There's been a lot going on. I'm not making excuses. I'm just... I'm sorry.
He kind of strides forward towards you and kind of brushes some hair off his shoulder. There's a tenderness to his touch, but still this rawness of energy from his hands. And perhaps I wasn't fully clear. What I should be saying is, you intrigue me. Most people will do anything I ask in a second. They live and breathe it. And you so easily slip through my fingers like smoke through the cracks, unbound by things that would consume others. Perhaps I enjoy the dance. In some way. I am glad you're all right.
And I'm very glad that you came to save me. I've also been enjoying the dance. There's definitely an interesting power dynamic.
I do have one question for you.
Of course.
Most people in your position, with this power dynamic that you're expressing, would have taken the fox's offer. Why didn't you?
Mostly because I wouldn't want to control you. And partially because even if she gave me your name, I don't think I could.
There are no more words from him.
No more words from me either.
But yes, we'll say that the room fades to black very quickly. But you have a wonderful evening. Rest of you can find rest and sleep. Don't worry, the room is soundproof, so you're grand.
Can't hear a scream.
What?
You can't hear a scream.
Can't hear any of you scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, you actually, you all find rest in some capacity. I'll say,
I'd like to do something before I go to sleep.
oh, for fuck's sake, Caché!
I just want to summon Terry.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, you summon Terry.
Because he's left at the ambushed house. I'm not a monster.
Oh. I thought you were gonna fucking go into somebody's dream again, send a message, start a war. I mean, I don't know.
It was
It's a
on my
huge
mind.
spectrum.
It's just a Wednesday for Caché.
Exactly.
Thought.
But brilliant. You summon Terry to you. Humphrey is also brought to your all chamber, not to their chamber. So Humphrey's with all of you. Yes, everyone gets a full night's rest, and you level up.
Ooh.
Yeah, so level 12. Before we end, you guys, if you can, roll your hit die while we have you here.
All right.
What's cards again?
8.
D8.
Nice.
Nice, Gizmo.
Am I D6?
I
Your
also rolled
D6
a
Archer.
eight.
I rolled
Nice,
an 8,
Artrin.
so I get 11. Where's the
Four.
rest? There's
Rolled a
Artrin, what's
1.
your total? Oh, roll again. Okay.
5.
Okay, 5, yeah.
Mine is 137, I think. I'll just double check.
Golden 8, so that'd be... Oh, like an ability score improvement or a feat.
Yeah, I think 12 is a good one.
Sorry, it's 139.
139.
Looks like
Okay,
tough.
perfect.
Beef up the Constitution one.
So I heard Gizmo. Al, what did you roll for your hit die?
I got a 4.
You got a 4. Okay, perfect. We'll make note of that. So I'll just sign us off here. Thank you all so much for joining us. And we will see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
See you now.
Alright, we're all leveling up. That's sorry for the delay.
Yeah, you're out there concentrating.
It's like, ah!
Dice roll. Okay, bye.